Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice Victorian lemonade with, I believe, fermented herbal essences. Either way, welcome back to the game, and although it may not look like it because of the damage, we made some improvements in the in the workshop, and we put in the checkpoints, which, when they're actually staffed, will hopefully detect the majority of stuff going through it. It's not foolproof. Obviously, it has to have a guard there, which in this case it doesn't. And even when there's one there, depends on how tired the guard is, and there is a percentage chance of it just getting missed. But even if that goes through, we got the metal detector, we got other things, and the main issue was obviously the digging implements. But hopefully that has now been sorted. That's on the north and southern workshop. We also spent a lot of money and indeed time on cloning this, which is taking our capacity to over 600, so that's pretty good. And this episode will mainly focus on getting this finished off. So flooring on the left hand side, all of the utilities, all of wiring and patrols, which is going to be a fairly big job. A couple of odd jobs, speaking of jobs. First thing, white tile, and place that in there because, well, I just missed it. Secondly, if we go over to rooms and we have our common room here, apparently we have four. 1, 2, 3, and... Huh? Where's the other one? And, well, if you mouse over this, it is on the top right. For whatever reason, that's a common room. I'm guessing what's happened is when we did the visitation grant, one of the things on that grant, I believe, was to... Oh, it's lost in there somewhere. It's to place a common room down with some pool tables and such, so that's probably what happened there. So not a big drama. There's also been lots of discussion regarding the laundry, and what if we had checkpoints in and out the laundry? We could have prisoners working here. We could, and it would definitely be to our benefit. However, the sheer size and effort would just be not worth it for the couple of prisoners that can work in there. So we may go back and allow them to work in there with the addition of checkpoints, and in hindsight, obviously, it would be best to have put those in at the start, but, well, it's a learning experience. So let's crack on with the building of this. I think we can probably decrease our bank loan a bit. I'd like to get the loan to nothing by the end of this episode, just so we don't have to pay that interest, which is just under 4,000 generic units of currency per day. Oh, also, one thing we'll touch on as well. If we go over to prisoners and sentence adjustments, there was some discussion regarding... Oh, that's actually done now. Excellent. Regarding this, so we can alter their sentence based on their misconduct or their good behaviour. So, for example, escape attempt. If they attempt to escape 4 times, it will increase their sentence. I'm going to put the escape attempts down to if they try it once. Maybe? No, let's go 2. And murder, I think we'll bring that down to... 2, serious injury 2, attack prisoner, we'll half that, and attacked staff, we're going to bring that down as well. So prisoner will qualify for sentence extension if they have assaulted any staff member for the specified number of times. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. I mean, this is not really a violent facility. We do have the odd fight here and there, but it's all low-risk prisoners, and, we don't really have any great issue, but it is the escape attempts that is a bit worrying. So if we were to say 2, that is hopefully enough to discourage the escapes. The main thing is, though, that we simply remove the ability for them to escape, which is obviously... well, what we've done with the addition of the checkpoints and such. Anyway, going over to wiring here, and obviously going to connect all of these in. That's just going to hook up to this one on the right-hand side. It's going to be the same grid, which is running fine. It'll be a bit extra on top when we put in the rest of it, but we'll see how we get on. Once we've finished that, we will need to extend this one and build the one down here, but that's also got workshops on it. This one's got workshops, but this one... Yeah, this one might be a bit different, so we'll see. We may have to cram in somewhere another grid. Realistically, the best thing we could do would be to expand the land on the right-hand side, put in a huge green energy wind-solar hybrid farm, and then connect all the grid up in one thing. That would be the best-case scenario. I don't know if we would do that as one grid because that means there's a limited number of batteries, but anyway, we'll see how we get on. So this is all set for wiring, so that's good. I'm going to go over to some deployment here and patrols, and we basically need to copy this patrol over to here. So first things first, we're going to go down, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8, and that's from the middle. So is it is it that? I think that's about correct. Yeah, that seems to be correct. And then Magenta Patrol, which is going to be... Oh, no, we can't use Magenta Patrol. We're going to have to swap these out. The reason for that is remove that... Sorry, Magenta Patrol goes in, remove Blue Patrol, and then the Blue Patrol will go around. We could have it go straight across. It would work that way, but I just like it as is here. There we go, that's fine. And yeah, it's because we've got other Magenta Patrols, so they would meet up, and that would provide provide us with added issues that we are not wanting. Blue Patrol can go in here, so that's fine. So it goes across and round and like that. And again, we don't need the internal dog handlers. It's just something that we've decided to do just for, again, added security. And we have another one coming down to there, and similar in here, like that. And that is just standard guards, not armed guards, just standard guards, like so. And where we're missing a couple of Magenta Patrols in here. I think it's just the one patrol route. Yes, it is. And we've got both a standard guard and a dog handler, like that. Another one in here, which again is going to be Blue Patrol. Obviously, it's a bit dark in there at the moment, and it's also full of staff meals, I noticed, because it's set to staff only, and that's all of the snacks there. Someone did ask, why is that different? Why is it different? Like, if we look at this, and you see it's like staff meals, so it's triangle sandwiches, it's different bits of fruit and such, and some crisps by the look of it, yes. So the reason for that is, and I remember, way back when, when there was the Dev Diaries, and it was discussed that basically the prisoners would not be able to make the food for the staff, because there's a, should we say, cross-contamination issue. It's not something that would be correct, and that's why it's all of the staff food is brought in. It's all external, so it can't be tampered with. So that was the idea. Anyway, back to the deployment and patrols. Apparently, there's lots of stuff being found here. Lots of poison, I think that is. Probably got that from the cleaning cupboard, I would assume, perhaps wrongly. Anyway, Magenta Patrol, which is going to be there, and we're going to assign 1 and 2 guards. And in terms of staffing, we need to get another, say, 15 cooks. We need to get 1 more guard. I'm going to go with probably another few extra dog handlers, and that should be that pretty much set. In terms of deployment, we need that as shared, we want that as shared, and that as shared. And, well, oh look, 100 minimum security prisoners are going to be arriving shortly. Yeah, there you go. And this is all set to staff only, as it should be. So, that's good. We've got in, like I said, the wiring to do. So, utilities, wiring, and the connections. We have 2 spare connections, so we can go we've got 2 connections, so we've got 6 spare, which is exactly what we need. I'm just going to double check that, make sure that's all correct. And it does say 8 connections. Yes, that is fine. So it is the CCTV and also the advanced searchlights as well. So that is all in, not yet connected with the wiring, hence why it's not active, but it will be shortly. Watering is also required, not of plants, but of, well, all of these. So along there, along there, along there. And, well, I could just run it straight up, but, I mean, what have we got it? It's from the middle, it's a distance of 2, so I'll say the middle, it's 1, 2. Is that right? And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. From here, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, that was correct. Yeah, 1, 2. There we go. And it comes down and, yeah, it's from there as well. So, I think it was from about there. It doesn't actually much matter, to be honest. Let's just connect it up and not worry about it too much. Down to there. And there. And then large pipe because of the issue with distances. That's not what I wanted to do. And there we go. So that's all that's set, and while we're on, let's do flooring. So flooring is going to be fairly simple for this one, and it's actually going to be in the middle, we need a standard tile like this, and coming all the way down like so. Then we need our nice concrete tiles with lines in, and that's going to go up to there. Same on this side, like that. So it'll rotate round to there. So it'll come down as well, like that. And then we'll put in the little extra pieces, like those. And that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. I think that's correct. Let's just see what happens. So, yes, 100 prisoners arriving in less than 12 hours. That should be eventful. We have our patrols in and around here. The inmates are very welcome to stay in this new dormitory, so they can move over if so desired, and there are no prisoners assigned to eat. No, they are not. Let me go for food distribution. No, that's fine. It has correctly identified where things should be. And for our grants, I will pay off another bit of the bank loan before the massive fine comes in. And, yeah, all that's happened there is 30 grand reoffending rate, and also some reform reward. And oh, yes. It looks like there's been some unscheduled surveying of the underpinning foundations of this facility. And that is a pickaxe. So we'll deal with that in a moment. Yeah, so this is all set correctly. Workers are going over there. That's fine. And, well, let's do guard response. We will initiate guard response in here. We'll go for free fire all areas, and we'll go for a lockdown all sectors and unpause it. And, well, there is the inmates trying to escape, and that is, I was going to say the majority of the inmates, but not necessarily so. There's a lot of inmates still sleeping on the right-hand side, and indeed on the left. They don't want any part of this, by the look of it, and they're now charging out. So you can see the issue we have when it comes to setting this to, yes, when it comes to setting it to lockdown. That basically they are trapped in different areas, but they're going to come here and then, oh yeah, we've got the armed guards doing what they do. Oh, that's worrying. That they shouldn't be getting that far. They didn't get that far last time. We do have 2 snipers at the front there, and I think it is of some benefit to go for, in this particular case, I think we're going to call in the emergency services. So we'll go for a, oh, we can't afford riot police. I'm going to have to increase our bank loan. We'll bring in 2 riot police and a paramedic, and those will come from here, which, as you can see, this is a bit of a cheat, actually. So when the road gate is right up against this area on the edge here, basically the trucks sort of spawn in front of it, so then they can get past, like that. I mean, they can't go past here, but, well, that's not a huge issue. So there we go, we've got our guards, so we'll bring these out. And, yep, 1, 2, and they are trying to break open both gates, and they probably will do so. I'm just going to tell the guards to go in there, and looks like they have access to that, so that's fine. And good grief, that's, yes, that's a lot more violent than one would ideally like, but, well, there we go. We have 14 deaths, but we've stopped the escapes. I mean, is it worth it? So, paramedics going to heal people up. That definitely would have been a big escape. We're going to turn off the free fire and turn off the lockdown. If we didn't have free fire on, then almost certainly we'd have more people escaping. But if the inmates attacked the guards anyway, then they would fight back with deadly force, most likely. So, remove tunnels. I'm going to remove the tunnels there. I say the tunnels, it's literally 3 pieces. So I've set that to removal. We can get rid of the riot police. We don't need that. Paramedics on site. Yeah, they're going to do whatever they need to do. Just going to bring them in there. Do they need to heal anyone else, or is it pretty much sorted? I think it's pretty much sorted. I'll micromanage a couple of these, so I'll bring a couple of these into there. And naturally, danger levels are increasing. What a surprise. So, yeah, that happened. Anyway, over to here, and I'm going to bring in some electrical cable, like so. Also, this needs to be extended as well, just to make sure that's fine. That is running at a dangerous level. Yeah, that's running at a level that I'm not happy with. I'm not too sure what we can do about it, though. It's not going to explode immediately, but with it being running quite close to maximum capacity for the power, we may have issues. But, well, we've got other things to deal with. Let's max speed out. I'll get rid of the paramedics as well. I think they're pretty much done with whatever they need to be done with. And for the intake, then, I've got it set to 100. I mean, do we want to change it? No, not really. I don't think there's any great reason to do that. Yeah, look at that. Wow. It says 99 prisoners are shackled, are in solitary, and many unnecessarily searched recently. There is a bit more of a fuss down here just because the danger level is so high. It's only a couple of people that are oh, they've actually got a huge safety need. Interesting. Well, this is the issue with dormitories there. But anyway, we've got inmates seemingly going to other people's dormitories to use the lavatorial facilities, and that shower is, it says it's controlled because of the riot, but I don't think that is the case. Everyone's getting food. Staff morale is actually high after all of that, which is a curious thing. And, well, we're going to receive a massive intake. I'm going to assume once the unnecessarily search recently thing is going to go down. Yeah, there we go, look. So it is heading down very, very quickly, and it will, after bringing in the 100 or more prisoners, it will actually reduce even further. So, did we lose any staff in that? We didn't lose any staff at all. No, as far as I can tell. But, do we want some more armed guards? I'm of the opinion, yes, we want another armed guard. And we'll go for deployment, patrols, and we're going to have a blue patrol, which is going to be here. And it's a similar thing. Or do we want to put them in here? No, there's one person stationed in there. That's actually probably the best place for them. So we want to say deployment and assigned armed guards. We'll assign 3. Or do I want to assign 1 in there? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, and there we go. So there are some returning prisoners in here, which is not really of great surprise. Let's see about their traits. We've got snitch, supply, instigator, dealer, ex-law enforcement, foodie, green thumb, all of the usual stuff, and the doctor. Prisoner is seriously wounded in a workshop accident and can't be moved. Send a doctor quickly. So, this is Waterhouse doing the workshop safety induction. Alright, so we'll get a doctor. And come here, please, and thank you. That's one of the events that you don't often see. I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's uncommon. And actually, there's already a doctor coming over there. How many pop-ups are here? Oh, it's just because of all the intake, right? Also, that road gate happens to be penetrating through 2 concrete walls and into the reception. So, we do have already 2 doctors. The one that we said to go here and look after them, they're actually going quicker than the other one. Oh, no, the other one's just going for a sandwich or something. So maybe a beverage in the staff room. Okay. And, yes, looks like Waterhouse has been healed and back on working. No sympathy and no time off for Waterhouse, apparently. So, how we're doing for our programs. Staff program, we've got guard taser certification. We're going to start that. Fire safety training, we'll start that. And first aid training as well. We can probably run even more of these. I don't know why there's so many. Oh, because it's all of the workers. So first aid and fire safety. That's for the builders and the guards that we hired. and I believe the cooks as well, so that's why there's a lot there. Workshop safety induction is working. We've got lots of people passed. 85 people have passed there. We've got a carpentry apprenticeship with 2 finished, so we can make some beds, although we're not really seeing it. We've got the general education qualification. We've got the pharmacological treatment to drug addiction, alcoholics group therapy, loads of parole, solar panel development, which lots of it is interested there. That's good. Just going to keep going down here. Animal therapy, which we can't run anymore. We can, but no one's bothered on. Yeah, that's fine. We've got behavioral therapy, spiritual guidance. Spiritual guidance is the thing, isn't it? So what's the best course of action? So I think what we'll do is we will have a chapel. And if we go to rooms and go for chapel, the minimum requirement is 6x6. And, well, it's going to be bigger than that, I would assume. Let's go for chapel. And it's going to be, in this particular case, it's going to be 8 by... I mean, even 8 by 12 is probably sufficient for this one. So I'll put that in. We'll have a zoom in, and the altar can go there. And then we've got the pews, which I always place in the wrong area. Would it be best to have it a different way, so it's like this way? It's possible. Maybe... no, I think it was right the first time. So the altar can go in. The pews are not going to be right next to it. They're going to be like this, like so, and then prayer mats can go all on this side. All right, and then naturally we want to have a wall like that. This is all external, so it's not a problem, and we'll have that. So it'll be a door there, it'll be a visitor door there, and that should be fine. We'll let the workers crack on with that. Just going to double check the flooring here, and oh yeah, that's a bit of an issue, so we'll correct that. This looks all correct going down, curves around the corner very nicely, so happy with that. So it's just a tiny alteration there. Okay, so danger level is going down. The money we have is good, so I can decrease that bank loan once again. And we'll just max speed this out while we're waiting for... well, we're waiting for that, aren't we? Let's be honest. We do have a lot of guards. I think we can employ some more. And there's 100 guards. I also think it would be of some benefit to get some more guard lockers and indeed hire some more armed guards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, in total set in the facility to be patrolling or doing whatever. So it's best that we get a few more, because it takes some time from going from one place to the other and such. So yeah, putting those in is worth it. I don't think we need another sniper. I don't think another sniper is necessary. But there's 2 other armed guards. I think that'll be fine for now. So this seems to be all in. We will go for demolish walls there. And naturally the flooring needs to be put in. So flooring will go along like so. We'll have this as... well, normally we'd use wood. But I think because it's similar to this stuff, we're going to go with brown carpet. No, we're going to go with mosaic floor. Actually, no, I think we will go with something a bit different. We're going to go with carpet brown. And did it say staff area? Oh, yeah, it says perfect for staff areas. I mean, it doesn't mean we can't place it, does it? Wooden floor would be nice. Let's make it $4,000. Go on, we'll make it a bit different. Why not? And immediately, what on earth? It appears that this inmate here has got... I'm guessing they've got... oh yeah, legendary prisoner. Okay. Yes, I was going to say that's what's going on here. Guard response. And they do have a key card. I mean, it doesn't do anything. There's the guard response. There's the tasers. Venning's running away. And yep, they've stopped. So we'll have to rehire like that. And yeah, it's interesting that they're all heading over there. But programs, scroll down until the scroll wheel's worn out, and it is spiritual guidance start. And we're going to keep clicking that until until we run out. Oh, that's pretty much there. Okay. So that's okay, I think. Yep, there's the spiritual guidance. Brilliant. I mean, naturally, quick build and cloning. We're going to be cloning all of this once it's built. Although, will we clone it? No, because this needs to be foundation, which currently it isn't. So it would be worth putting this foundation in. So it's building concrete. And it is that. And technically that. Alright, so that's been put in. We have lots of cash flow and 66 prisoners arriving tomorrow. And Featherstone is in the chapel. There's money. Hang on, did we not get fined? Did we not get fined? Well, not yet, we haven't. Early release, 15 people. Oh, no. Don't worry. There'll be times for fines enough. Level of the contraband are out of control. I tend to agree. 758 items of contraband have been found in the last days. Last few days, I would imagine. So 40 grand prisoner reoffending rate. But that still keeps us in positive money. All right. So, let's hope we don't have a tunneling incident. I should just have double checked actually over here. It says that. So where was that? No, where was that from? Wooden pickaxe. Yep, it was stolen through there and it made its way into the facility. It was hidden in another dormitory and then brought in. So again, these are not foolproof, and it would have been to do with it probably wasn't staffed at the time. I'm guessing that's the case. Also finance. Gonna give them a pay rise. Keep staff morale high. Are their needs being met as well? Needs, staff needs. Oh yes, there is some critical needs for about the 30 odd staff members, but seems to be okay. They're all on break. I definitely need to improve this though. Oh, hang on. Is that escapes? No, it's not. It's just general fighting. That noise, by the way, is this advanced searchlight. Not only can it see through walls, it makes that sort of noise there. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. So, happy with progress. We, next episode, want to build the chapel. Yep, we'll build the chapel down the bottom, get more of those on the go, and, well, honestly, it's going to be making another cell block, I think. Also, there's some space here. We could, and the plan was, to have more laundry. Definitely want to add more laundry machines, because these are max capacity. We'll do that. We'll sort the laundry machines out, and I'll have a think about maybe what's going to go down the bottom. And yes, I do definitely want to have in the road barriers as well, because that's something that we are missing. But that's all in time. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.